Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are just discovering my channel, my name is Elena, so welcome, and I hope you guys are here to stay. So today we got some planting to do. I know we're in the middle of winter and it's probably not the best time to plant, but I kind of plant all year round because honestly, environment for my plants in my home doesn't really change except the lighting, and lighting I can always adjust with the grow lights, and I also have a grow tent where they can adjust and have enough light until spring, and we have more light indoors. So I have 4 aroids that I need to plant today. 2 of them are philodendrons and 2 of them are syngoniums. Let me show you the plants that we're going to be planting today. So first plant, and you have seen this plant before, I did get it back in September. This is Syngonium chiapense. It was rooted, it was potted up when I got it, but it wasn't rooted enough, so it wasn't doing well at all. So I ended up taking it out, put it back in the water, and at this point it's very, very well rooted. I don't know if you guys can see it, I hope you do, but there is a lot of roots. They are ready to go in the soil. So that's plant number 1. Second plant I have is also Syngonium, and this one is a red arrow. It's right here. It's my little Darth Vader planter right now. It's actually not even a planter. These are mugs that I purchased, and I just basically put my plants in the cup in there because I think it's fun. This one is also very well rooted, and it's in this some type of medium. I don't know, it feels pretty spongy to me. And when I purchased this plant, which was also in September of 2021, they told me to keep it in this spongy medium for a couple of months, and then I can pot it up straight in the soil with whatever that is. And as you could tell, there's a lot of roots. They're already circling in the cup. It's definitely need to go into the soil because it's well rooted, but it hasn't started growing for me. Take this out so it's not in our way. Sorry, there's a nub where the new leaf would come out, but nothing has been happening, and I think it's just time to pot it up. So that's a plant number 2 we'll be planting. And next one I have right here is my pink princess. As you guys have seen my propagation box, there is a bunch of little nodes in my propagation box from my original pink princess that I just chopped it up since it got destroyed by thrips. So, but it's also rooted pretty well at this point. There is a lot of roots, you guys, dripping everywhere. So there's a ton of roots over there. It's definitely time to pot it up. It did grow this 2 new leaves for me while it was rooting. So this one right here and this one right here, it does have a little bit of pink splash on it. It's obviously not as splashy as the little nodes that I have in my grow tent. So I think once this is planted, I might put this philodendron in my grow tent, and maybe it will become more splashy there since there is much more humidity there and better lighting. And the last one we have to pot it up, and this one I'm really excited about. This is my Philodendron melanochrysum. You guys have seen this plant briefly in my plant tour. I bought it as a 1 node cutting a while ago. I don't remember exactly when. Maybe I will look it up and put it on the screen somewhere. So, but it's definitely well rooted. You guys can see right there. There's a lot of roots, very long, very healthy roots. Such a beautiful plant. Absolutely enjoying this plant. So we're gonna pot this up today. And I will probably put this plant also in my grow tent. All of the plants that I need to plant today are aroids, so that means they all going to need a same type of soil, which is great. Makes my job a little bit easier. As it comes to my soil, you know that I like to keep it in a giant bin. But for the purpose of this video, I did put some soil in the bowl so you guys can see what I use. This is basically a same mix I use for my Hoyas and my other philodendrons and aroids. So it seems like it's working pretty well for my other plants. So I'm gonna go with the same soil mix for this plant. And what I have in here, and you guys can see, I'm gonna bring it up closer. What you can see in there, I have regular soil, charcoal, perlite, orchid bark, and I also put very chunky coco coir in there that are like more like fibers, as you could see. So another thing I forgot to grab, I'll go get it right now, is I want to get tiny little trellises. Let me go get them. All right, so I have this moss poles right there. They are skinny, tiny little moss poles. I mean, they are pretty long. They are 24 inches. So I like them. They are light in weight, and they are gonna be a support once this plant starts growing for me. And I also selected a few pots. They kind of all mismatch, but it's okay. I don't really care. I buy whichever ones I like. I don't care if they all uniformed and matching. If I like the pot, I get it. So I have this two right here. I also have this teal color pot. And I brought, probably for the smallest plant, I brought this one. This is just a regular plastic pot. I get them on Amazon. This is 3.5 inch pot right here. It does have very nice drainage holes. And they come with the little saucers, which is very nice. So I kind of like them. I like them for Hoyas quite a bit. So I guess let's start off with this guy, which is Syngonium erythrophyllum red arrow. I will put the proper name on the screen just in case if I did not pronounce it correctly. So let's start off with this guy. It should be very, very easy. And I think I'm going to put this plant right here into this pot. I think it's going to be a good size for this plant. So let me bring the camera down so you can see what I'm doing here. All right, you guys, I think you're going to be able to see everything that I'm doing. So basically, let's put some soil, and I'm making a mess. Hold on. I'm gonna grab this lid right here so I'm not making more mess than I need to make. So I'm gonna put some soil in here. So as I was told to keep this spongy medium, it is spongy. Look at this. Can you see this? Very spongy. I don't know what it is. So they basically told me to keep it in there and plant it in it, and over time it will just disintegrate, and that's what I'm going to do. Gonna follow the instructions. So as you guys know, I was taking a 2-week off YouTube, not because I was tired of YouTube or anything like that, but I just needed to kind of catch up with my life, because I felt like in the past year I was so busy focusing on YouTube, learning a lot of things about it. Kind of my life got messy. I was so busy that between my job and learning so much and doing so much, my life just became so unorganized that I just needed to kind of take a break from all of it, step back and reorganize my life and refocus on my family and my home, which is very important to me. So here's one is done. That was pretty fast, and this is such a pretty plant. It's have a red back. It's pretty awesome. So I hope it will start growing for me once it's in the soil, and we will water them later. And I already have a tag for it, so we're just gonna put it in here. Ta-da! One is done. Plant number 2. Let's work on chiapense now. I know I showed it to you, but you guys might see it better this way. The roots are pretty impressive on it. So the original leaf does not look so hot, but it's okay. At some point it will drop the original leaf anyways. And I'm thinking to put this plant into this pot right here since it's not too big for it. So yeah, the life. Well, as you guys know, I also do have a job. I am a hairstylist. And December, usually November, December usually are very busy months for hairstylists, because we have to make all of you guys look beautiful for holidays. And holidays itself also very busy time for all of us. So between the job and the channel and holidays, I felt like I needed to take that 2 weeks, kind of reorganize my life, reorganize my thoughts, and just catch up with things that needed to be done. And I have accomplished a lot. I still have some planned jobs that I need to do, but I'm thinking we can do them together. So next few videos I will probably make about plant jobs and plant chores and all that kind of stuff, so we can kind of catch up on everything, get everything done, and then we'll see what happens next. There we go, another one is done, you guys. So we're gonna put this guy right here. I do like to keep them still in nursery pots because I do like to take them out, water them, so let them drain, and then I put them back in the decorative pots. I feel like this way I have better chances to not overwater my plants. And also with some white pots like this, I have quite a few of these in my house, and the plants that I planted directly into the pot. As you can see, it does have a drainage hole. What happens is when I water, the water just stains the whole bottom tray here, and it doesn't look good to me. Let's do the next one. And where are we gonna put my princess? I'm thinking to put my princess into this pot, just white plain pot. And I think this size of the pot will work pretty well. As you could tell, there's a lot of roots here. There you go. So let's put some more soil in there. So on the bright side of learning so much and being so busy with YouTube, my husband been helping quite a bit around the house and also with grocery shopping. Guys, I barely grocery shop now, and it's kind of nice. I'm like thinking the amount of time I used to spend just going store to store and shopping for the family, and then you come home and it's your day off and you're running around town getting stuff for your family, then you put everything away, then you gotta cook dinner, and here you go, your whole day off is basically gone. So it's kind of nice that he took over some stuff around here. And guess what, you guys, he doesn't send me pictures of a store shelves anymore, which is very nice. He actually figured it out. He knows where to get food now. So that's definitely a very good development here that came out of my busy schedule and my busy life. So definitely positive. And another positive I have, my son finally learned how to do his laundry. I mean, I'm still folding it with him and helping him and kind of watching him turning it on, but he's been doing it, you guys. So I guess it's good when mom is busy, because they just learn to take care of themselves. And it really helps me quite a bit to focus on this new journey of mine. Because you gotta tell you, YouTube is very difficult, you guys. I don't know, I know that some of you who watches my channel do have a YouTube channels also, so you guys will totally relate and understand how time consuming and how difficult it is and how much learning you have to do. So, but those people who don't have that experience, I can assure you, it takes a lot of time. It is a lot of work. And especially for a person like me, I was never on social media before. I have never posted anything. I have never documented anything. I'm not the most comfortable person on camera. And here I am doing all of this and broadcasting everywhere now. So it's definitely a new thing for me that it feels like I'm getting the hang of it, which is nice. So hopefully it will become much easier over time once I learn a lot more. So, but here is the pink princess, you guys. It is all planted, and we will water it in a little bit. Ta-da! That looks good. And the last one, oh, this guy is so beautiful, you guys. It is such a beautiful plant. And it does have a tiny little leaf that's starting right there. Let's pot him up so he can start growing for me. And I think I'm going to put this plant in here. I think it would look good against this white pot. Yes, that will look really, really good, you guys. So, and melanochrysum, it does grow pretty fast from what I hear. All right, we're gonna put our little moss ball in here. And you can see how skinny they are. I like these moss balls. And we're gonna put our plant, oops, you stay, no, 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 don't fall. Don't you fall. All right, we're gonna put this in here. Can you guys see everything? I hope so, because I cannot remake this video. Once they planted, they are planted. So yes, from what I understand, Philodendron melanochrysum grows pretty fast. I think it goes for a lot of philodendrons. I need more soil, you guys. Very bad timing. So as you know, I'm still learning a lot about philodendrons. I'm not a pro at them, but I am learning, and so far I was able to keep other ones alive that I got. As you remember, I kind of purchased a few inexpensive ones just to kind of practice and learn more about them. And I am a pretty stubborn person. If I want to learn something, I will learn it, trust me. So it just takes a little time to figure out your plants and figure out the environment and what they like, what they don't like. And I'm learning, you guys, and I'm here just to share with you what I am learning, I guess. All right, I'm going to need to tape this to a pole so it has a little bit more support there. Now I want to squish that tiny little leaf there. I got it. And now let's see how it looks. I think it looks pretty good. Let me get my watering can. Now we're going to water them, and let me show you what I got for my plants. This is basically a cookie sheet, you guys, and when I saw those in the store, I was obsessed. I had to get it, so I got two matching ones. I have one in my grow tent and one I have here upstairs when I water in my IKEA cabinet. It works so well because it does have this little mash or tray that fits right in, so it's kind of nice because I can just put my plants on it. And my watering now goes so much faster, you guys. So, and I can just water them and it drains. And then I put my plants away. All right. These are all watered. Let them drain. Another thing I want to do, I want to put a little bit of fertilizer, just a little bit. I like this Osmocote slow release fertilizer for my plants. So I just want to put just a little bit, and I have a little shovel that I use to put them in. So just a sprinkle, just a tiny little bit, because they are new plants. Give a little bit more water now. All right, you guys, they are all potted up, and now they're gonna go in my grow tent. Since I have very nice light, and I actually added another light in my grow tent, it's very nice and bright, humid. It actually feels like Hawaii in there, like all the time. It's awesome. It's warm, it's humid, it's smells good and the lighting is amazing. It's like I really enjoy going down there and kind of hanging out with my plants there. Almost every day I go and check on them and just sit there for a little while. It's kind of nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give my video a thumbs up, share with your plant friends, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys. It really helps my channel quite a bit, and we're also getting close to 8,000 subscribers, which I'm super excited and very thankful for all of you guys who's watching my videos, supporting my channel. So I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching and happy growing. Bye.